How do you find the final amount using a decay factor for a decrease? You multiply the initial amount by the decay factor. Let's take a closer look through an example. You want to buy yourself a new board game, which has an initial retail price of $50. The board game is expected to go on sale for 30% off next month. How can you use a formula with a decay factor to find the price of the board game the following month? The smart thing to do is to use this formula with a decay factor. Y equals A times the quantity 1 minus R. First, let's explain the variables. The variable y is the final amount you want to find. In this case, the price of the board game once it's gone on sale. The variable a is the initial amount, the amount the board game is selling for initially in our example. The quantity 1 minus r is the decay factor, where 1 is a percentage representation of the initial amount, and r is the rate of decay, also known as the decay rate, which indicates the percentage decrease. Now let's insert the values from the board game example. The final amount y is the price of the board game the following month. The initial amount a is equal to $50, the price of the board game before it goes on sale. The decay factor is given by 1 minus r, where r is the percentage decrease of 30% for the following month. 30% is the same as the decimal 0.30. The decay factor is then 1 minus 0.30, which is 0.70. 50 times 0.70 is equal to 35. That means that the final price for the board game the following month will be $35. You can use this formula with a decay factor to find the final amount. Y equals A times the quantity 1 minus R.